So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great chance! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got his side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age.
It's Wilson! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Willock! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Wits. Can he get away here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jamal! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Willock is in a really good position out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the ball is out of play. He's Murphy! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Kane. Pedri. Hakimi. Burn. And Hall. Tonali. He's looking for the runner here. And he cuts out the supply. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Adams. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hall. Willock. Now it's, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Number 10, Messi.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we are back underway. He's got away. Willock. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kane, he might be in here. Tonali. Pope with the clearance. Adams. It's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. Can he spark a counter here? Wirtz powering forward here. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Adams. Chance here to counter. Wirtz. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gordon. And it's Wilson. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Wirtz. Number 20, Barcola. Number 8, Kadrin. Number 12.
He's only too happy to take the... Bellingham!
Coming on the field.
And again! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Barnes. He's found a way through. And there's the hit! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Goal!
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Byrne spots it and intercepts. Cher. Longstaff. Now Tonali. Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Messi. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi, voted man of the match, and
Hello,
deservedly
and
so.
Please join me in wishing a happy wedding
So a
anniversary
dramatic
for one of our
game
fan club
decided
members.
in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written on.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. And it's Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Chamateu. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Conte. Szczesny. Belletti. Marquinhos. Belletti. To Marquinhos.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Belletti. The less said about that pass, the better. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Stevens.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly.
And the shot! Adams can get it clear. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. And Adams. Conte. And it's Marquinhos. He could be in here. Great chance! It's run. Oh, what has happened here? Header! And the keeper's there to save. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, that's well spotted. Deftly away. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Chamateu. Kumas. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just... Now the finish! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Stevens is charging up on the overlap. Stevens, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Chooses to go back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stevens. By Junho. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on the field is number 8.
By Junho.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Berger. Pearson. Kumas. It could be in here. Al-Hamadi. Baker stood up well to him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Wilmot cuts out the pass. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Al-Hamadi. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, that's a key interception. Baker.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. And it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in a lot of...
In with a header! And he's there to clear it. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Sissoko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Moved on forwards, and here's Yamal. Neither side yet able to find the net. Watford finding their passes. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Wirtz. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Marquinhos. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That is Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that was no routine save.
Barcola really must be thinking what he...
And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Watford trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Kane, and he's found the way past. Steaming on. Chance! He has done it! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 12,
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Harry Kane!
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Number 20.
There's the crossfield ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Musa Sissoko.
Messi. Number
Barcelona
7,
can
Vinicius
breathe again,
Junior.
just.
Number 4,
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability
The
until the
attendance for
move
this
was
match
stifled.
was
That'll have stirred a little
72,306.
concern.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. Hakimi. Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And he's quick to snatch it back. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. He's looking wide. Bellingham.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 1 minute
Pedri.
added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's gone searching crossfield. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doyle. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kane, he's picked his way through. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And the ball's a good one. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Adams. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bakula! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal. Right.
There will be 1 minute added
Nicely
time.
worked. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's beaten the last man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hakimi gets a foot in here. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Vinicius Junior.
To Messi. The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead.
Chance!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Oh, there's the clearance. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Has a go! He's scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 11, number 23, substitution in
That's
progress.
positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Heads it! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 29. Substitutions taking place.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. And here's Musiala. Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Belletti. That's Wirtz. Hakimi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to belt it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's had it nicked away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's tidy. He's found some space. And he's... Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Portsmouth applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, that's fabulous. Murphy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Very special birthday.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any... And the shot! Wirtz going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Ritchie. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Szczesny catches it safely. And he was quick to react. Portsmouth finding their passes. He's got away. He has found the way through. Great chance! He's got a goal! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 30.
Portsmouth have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Bellingham! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 12.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Conte. Coming on the field.
That was good alertness.
Number 7.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 16.
Barcelona
Rodri.
clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's forced to go back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found the way through. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
This might spell danger. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi makes the interception. Now he's off and running. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Bellingham. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
That's tidy. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Belletti. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Adams calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kane. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Well, they could break here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Wits! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Vitz.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Chambers. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Mbappe. Conte. It's Belletti. Pedri. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Marquinhos.
For this match was
just about up to the hour now. And here's Mbappe. Has crossed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitz. Spread it left. Conte. It's Pedri. And it's Belletti. "75 minutes played." Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Knocks it back. Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Still no way. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's a throw-in. Mount. He's in plenty of space here. Has a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Fernando Torres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Salah. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mount. And here's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Drilled it. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Torres. Spread out to the left. No, it's not getting there. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ruben Diaz. Diaz. Mount. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool have it back and can go again. 5 minutes till the break. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Played with speed from back to front. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Mount. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game...
And De Bruyne! Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Mount gets a foot in here. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Adams cuts it out. And it's Salah. Stones gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Technical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Torres! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
So here comes a substitution. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres. Liverpool have reclaimed it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's only too happy to take that
Two
back.
added minutes
Played
has
back
been
in.
indicated.
Adams gets it clear. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Substitution on the field.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key
11,
factors now as we head
Mason
for
Mount.
extra time.
Number 21.
And the action has
Luis
already
Diaz.
restarted.
Coming on the field.
He's found a
Number
way
7,
through.
Palmer.
And
Number
the assistant
15,
referee has his flag
Gakpo.
raised for offside. Adams.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gakpo. That looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 7 minutes in extra time is number 18, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 13, De Bruyne. Coming on the field is number
And
8.
he's taking no chances
James
there.
Maddison.
Done delicately. Nunez.
There will be 1 minute added
Gakpo.
time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Fernando Torres. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Happy wedding anniversary for one
Yeah,
of our
it is
fans.
coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near
Substitution.
standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Bernardo Silva. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Isak plays it in. Rice can get it clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's really well cleared. Now that's well seen too.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando Torres. Number 6, Mohamed Salah.
And he welcomes it in.
Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold.
number 14,
And the shot!
Erling Haaland.
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Odegaard! Oh, he's been caught napping. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Vardiol. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Scholes. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! They score!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Darren Fletcher. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Plays a delicate ball. Adams. Adams finds himself offside. He's having a hit! Odegaard gets over and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to get it away. Played into space out wide. Adams gets it clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nkunku. And there's the shot! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
2 minutes has been indicated.
So that he's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Pulls out once more. Haaland chasing after it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tries to dink it in. Shot could be on. He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more!
The goal
And the lead is extended still further.
Is
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Gabriel Jesus.
2 goals on the day, and he climbs up big! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
71,800.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, they could break here. He is through here. Haaland. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's taking no chances there. He's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts, and basically...
He rises! And that's wide.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves...
Gabriel Jesus! So, third corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he put it away? And he hits the net. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming it.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Interesting ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Darren Fletcher.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's got away. Played with speed from back to front. Palmer. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And that is that. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.